Left.
Left aileron's down, right one's up, or right one's down, left one's up. Go full right.
Full right.
One's down.
Left one's down.
All right.
Skyhawk, how long are you
Full
going to be?
back.
Ahead of us, ma'am.
Up.
Okay, I just got to do my magneto run up real quick.
All right.
Are we good here?
Yes, sir. Just making sure that, well, I guess she's coming at us. Oh, no, there she goes.
Man, that's a nice plane.
Yeah, it is. I think it's a Twin Commander.
Oh, my goodness.
That's really nice.
Okay, so elevator up.
All right, I got a window. Clear to my right, sir.
Everything's still secure.
Yes, sir, I believe so. All set.
Clear to taxi.
Washington Intercom.
Is this where you make your call, or do you make it from the whole short line?
The whole short once we clear the area.
Okay.
West Houston is using runway 15. Left-hand traffic. Winds are 180 at 6 knots. Altimeter 3024.
Thank you, ma'am.
She's very peppy today. I think she had her caffeine today. All right, so we're here. We can go ahead and turn it out about 45 degrees. We just want to see, make sure we can clear all the bases. All right, straighten out the nose. There you go. All right, so we're clear on the base. Final.
Discovery 4189 Yankees, about 5 miles to the southeast inbound. Straight in downwind.
All right, so he's coming in for the downwind. He's 5 miles to the southeast, so I don't think we have to worry about him or upwind there. But I think we're good.
Traffic,
Just tell them that we're going to be doing a right turn out to the west.
base for runway 15.
Okay, they're on left base.
I just got them in sight right there. A little farther out, but we'll be able to get off before them if you'd like, or we can wait for them to land. They're far out in the left base. They're about 2 miles, I guess, or a mile and a half. Kind of hard to see right now because they're in the turn.
Yeah, let's just wait because I can't see them.
Okay. Going right to left. It looks like a yellowish plane. Kind of hard to see. Now above the flagpole, straight up. They should be turning final.
Oh, I see it now.
Oh.
Yeah. I would have waited if I was by myself.
Oh, absolutely. You want to know where they're at all times.
So, thanks for letting me wait.
Yeah, no problem at all.
I trust you, but I want to do it like I would do it.
3112 Romeo, final for runway 15.
Just because they say they're on left base, they could be doing a shorter approach.
Yeah, that was my thing.
Yeah.
And I didn't know how fast the plane they were in. I didn't hear that part.
I think there's top area. It's about, basically, I think it's like a 172, just a tail dragger.
Yeah.
I don't think
Oh,
it's
okay.
much faster.
Oh, that'll be cool to watch.
Yeah. I guess it would be. Do you play a lot of golf?
You know, I used to, and not so much anymore just because of my time and schedule.
That's not a tail dragger at all. That looks just like a 172, actually. Maybe it's the top area that's inbound from the downwind. Oh, that was a rough one.
The plane handled it well.
Yeah, it did. I don't know about how they felt inside there, though.
Yeah.
All right, he should make the second taxiway, the high speed. Once we see him start turning off, we can go ahead and make our call.
West Houston traffic, 794-140, 12 miles west of the field at 2,800, inbound landing for 60.
Okay, they're 12 miles out.
All right. Oh, I'm not sure if he made it or not.
West Island traffic, Discovery 4189 Yankee is about a mile and a half south of the field. We're going to let downwind for 15 full stop.
Okay, there he goes.
All right, he's clear off.
West Houston traffic, Cessna 2052 Victor, taking the active for 15 for departure, West Houston traffic.
All right. Everything's set up, our lights are good, trim's good.
Clear the active.
You'll see how it's a little hard to do there because our nose is slightly crooked.
Oh, okay.
If you keep the nose straight, it'll roll on nice and smooth.
West Houston traffic, Discovery 4189 Yankee, downwind, 15 full stop.
All right, clear final, clear base. We have downwind traffic in sight, and the active is.
I don't need to call that.
No, sir. We can just let them know we're departing 15 to the west.
West Houston traffic, 52 Victor, departing 15 to the west. West Houston.
All right, heels on the floor, full power. Hold that center line.
Everything's in the green.
Traffic, Cessna 94140, 10 miles west of the field,
50, 55.
Nice, smooth rotate. Now we're just pitching for that 74.
Wow, that wind picks us up, doesn't it?
Yeah, I think it's about 4 knots. Not too bad, though. All right, good job holding your airspeed. Just keep that in there. All right, let's keep holding that runway 15 heading all the way out until we're about a mile away from the field, and then we'll make that right turn.
Right turn, which is to the west.
Yeah, so we'll make a right turn to the west, but we got to be at least a mile away from the field before we do
All
it.
right. You know, that's the thing I forget about these trees cause a little bit of a bump, don't they?
Yeah, they got a little bit of eddies at the top of them, where the wind's coming down and shearing away from it.
All right, we're at 750.
Yes, sir. Well, we're still going to bring it out for a good distance away. It's cool outside, so it's climbing well, but we're going to go over there by the, see that ditch off our nose? Kind of a drainage ditch? We're going to fly out about that. It's about a mile away from the field.
So we're still good?
Yes, sir. Just keep flying the runway heading.
All right, we're at 1,000.
Yeah, we're going to be going all the way to 2,000.
Traffic, Starry 489 Yankee, turning base, runway 15,
Do I call our position now, or?
Yes, sir. Just let them know we're going to be making a right turn out to the west, and that can be final call.
West Houston traffic, Cessna 52 Victor is going to make a departure to the west from upwind, West Houston.
All right. Clear right. Clear left. Turn right.
Turning right.
All right. Just keep your climb coming all the way to 2,000. And just hold that 74.
West Houston traffic, Cessna 94140, 8 miles west of field, 2,500.
You bring about 30-degree
inbound landing, West Houston looking out for the traffic coming out, departing to the west.
West Houston traffic, Starry 489 Yankee, final runway 15.
We're holding about 10 degrees here. You can take it all the way to 30 if you'd like.
I just need to coordinate my turn better.
A little right rudder in there and it'll help it hold it. There you go. And now we're coming up on the west. 1,800 for 2,000. Alright, when you go to level out, just pitch, power, then trim. And we use about 2,400 RPMs for our cruise. You can back the RPMs back just a little bit more. One more notch.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, it looks a little weird the way that 25%.
West Houston traffic, Cessna 94140, 6 miles west of field, 2,200. We'll enter a midfield crosswind to join the left downwind for 15 West Houston.
West Houston traffic, Starry 489 Yankees, clear the active.
West Houston 72052 Victor is currently about 3 miles to the southwest of the field, heading west at 2,000, and we're looking out for the inbound crosswind traffic. All right, so he's coming off our right side here. We're just going to keep holding exactly west until he passes us, and then we'll head out to the west as well, or we'll head out to the north. Looking in the general direction of him, I haven't spotted him yet though. Oh, there he is, right above Highway 99.
What's his altitude below us?
About 100 foot below us. Just keep holding 2,000 there.
West Houston traffic, Cessna 94140, 4 miles west of field at 1,900. Inbound landing, West Houston.
Alright. Once we get past 99 here, we'll make that right turn to the north.
Okay.
Alright, sir, now we can go ahead and make a right turn to 350. Clear left, clear to the right. When you're doing just normal turns, you're allowed to go, or it's normal to bring it about 20 to 30 degrees of bank. That's a good turn right there. Watch your altitude.
Watching that bird fly over.
Had to dip the wing a little bit on him. Just always keep a constant scan. 75% outside, 25% inside on these instruments. Try not to emphasize on an instrument or...
West Houston traffic, Cessna 94140, enter midfield crosswind for 15 full stop, West Houston.
Okay, they're in the pattern.
Yes, sir. Yeah, that's all over there, West Houston. That's why I kind of listen to them. Unless they get too loud, I try to listen to them, figure out where the traffic is so we know where they're at on the way back.
Right.
Alright, we're just about to our point here. But whenever you're ready, go ahead and start setting us up for our steep turns. Our airspeed looks pretty set at 105.
Okay.
We're holding our north heading. We have our altitude. And we're going to be banking it over to 45 degrees. And remember, once we bring it over, we're not fighting it away from it, right?
Okay.
So don't hold that, stick that bank angle, use your elevator pressure to hold the nose on the horizon all the way around.
All right. So let me get my speed up.
Yeah.
I guess we're ready.
Yep, we'll always do it to the left first, and then we'll roll back to the right.
Okay, left first to 45.
Yes, sir, 45 degrees. It's not always left rudder, right?
Yeah, that's true. And I know I'm at 45 because I'm looking at...
You're 20 degrees of bank here. You want to go, that's 30. In the middle between those two thick lines are 45. You want to bring it all the way over to about right there. That's 45. Try not to fight against it. There you go. Just try to hold it right there. Use just your elevator pressure. See how you're rolling back out of it a little bit? Throw it back in there.
Oh, I see.
Alright, our nose is below the horizon, so we can pick it back up. Pull back on the elevator. A little harder.
And then we're going back to...
All the way back around to north.
360. All right.
So we're below our 100 mark. Yeah, pull back a little more to grab that altitude. And your bank angle's about 35, and you need to hold it all the way to 45. Right there, stick that. Don't roll out of it. Alright, I can roll out of north. But when you're doing it, you're slowly kind of rolling back out on it.
Yeah.
I think that's for altitude, though. You feel that that's what's pulling your nose down,
yeah.
So you tend to try to pull out on it.
Right.
Just remember that it's strictly elevator pressure that's holding your altitude there, and rudder coordination as well.
Okay.
Alright, want your nose high, don't want to climb out too high. Alright, so just get set up on north. Get set up where your nose is lined up with north, your altitude's set, and you're holding a straight and level attitude with the airspeed that you're looking for, 105. A little bit nose low there. Alright, so whenever you feel set up, roll into it, and remember, you're trying to stick right there between those two lines, dead center.
Am I too fast?
You're a little too fast on there, and there's really not a set RPM setting. You're about almost 2,500 RPMs. You're just looking for a set airspeed.
Okay.
You're looking for that 105 as our maneuvering speed.
So I'm good here.
Yeah, it's slowly bringing it down.
Right now I'm at 110.
Alright, that's good. It's within 10
Is
minutes.
that good?
Yes, sir.
No, I mean, I'm reading it correctly, right?
Yeah, it is.
Now it's getting closer to 105.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so we're going to roll out to the right?
No, we're going to go ahead and do another one to the left.
Okay.
Clear to the right.
Clear to the right?
Clear to the left.
Clear to the left.
Alright, let's roll it to the left.
Roll it to the left.
Be careful. See how we're 200 foot higher than we need to be? Yeah, try not to pull back until the nose starts dropping. Let's hold 2,200 on this one. We're only holding 30 degrees of bank. So allow yourself to roll it over. There you go. Hold that. And don't fight it back to the right. There you go. Alright, pull back. Your nose a little low.
I just don't trust it.
Yeah. Pull back this way. Just think that you're not trying to roll out of this bank. You're trying to hold that specific bank all the way around. Alright, you gotta pull up. If you look outside, we want to put that nose right there.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
On the horizon.
Okay, yeah, that's a better...
Still, now it's dropping back off again. Turn back. Hold the coordination. Flight controls real quick. I'm just gonna demonstrate one. So whenever I'm trying to find my flight controls, there you go. Whenever I try to find, whenever I'm bringing the nose around, I'm gonna try to hold that nose dead on there. So without looking inside at all, that's how we're gonna do the next one, just completely outside. Right here, my airspeed looks good. Altitude will start off at 1900. That's fine. And I'm looking outside for north. So I'm going to completely ignore these for now, just to set everything in there. Alright, clear to the right, clear to the left. Now we're going to roll to the left. I'm going to bring it over. I'm going to make a 45 degree between outside and the windshield. Alright, so that's about 45 degrees. Looking here to make sure it's good. It's about 45 there. Now we're back in there. And then now we're going to keep our nose on the horizon all the way around. Hold that same bank angle in there, not letting the bank angle out at all. Just keep my nose on the horizon. Right about here, it starts getting a lot heavier. So just keep that pressure in there.
So why is it heavier right there?
Our our airspeed starts to bleed off, you can always add a little power as well.
Okay.
Alright, then we roll back on north. But now push your nose down so you don't balloon, and it's within about 40 feet of 1900 airspeed's where we want it, rolled out right north.
Okay.
You just want to try to keep it outside as much as possible, and then if it varies from this at all, you want to fix it immediately.
Okay.
Alright, your controls again, sir.
Back
And
control.
just do one to the left.
And from right here, are we good, or do you want to?
Or clear to the right, or clear to the left, so we can go ahead and do it to the left. There's 20 degrees, let it keep rolling. 30 degrees, don't roll out yet. There's 45. Alright, so your nose is starting to drop. Apply that back pressure. A little bit more. There you go. Nice. And keep that 45-degree bank. Keep that nose on the horizon, looking really good. Starting to get a little above the horizon there. Let it drop off. There you go. Keeping a balance all the way around. Alright, you're a little less than 45-degree bank. Try to hold it all the way in. Alright, there's north. That was good.
Alright, we're going to do a 360 to the right.
Yes, sir, we're doing this to the right. Always make sure you're set up with everything before you start. Okay, that looks better.
Alright, check to the right.
To the right.
Check to the left. Everything looks good.
Up at altitude. Really dropping there. Alright. Clear right.
Clear right. Clear left.
Roll
to the right.
Bring it all the way to 45. That's 35 there. A little more. There's your 45. Try not to lean your body. Try to stay with the plane. Good job holding the nose on there.
You got the plane?
No, sir, it's all you.
Okay. My nose got up there. I'm coming around.
The roads are coming back. Make sure to level out directly on south. Push down so you don't balloon. Not too much. You just push down just enough to hold the nose level, not below the horizon.
Okay.
That was good though. You never busted altitude. Bank angle looked pretty good on that one.
Yeah, I held the bank.
Yeah. You still kind of wanted to level off at 30.
Yeah.
You have to inch it into that 40. You just want to go ahead and bring it all the way around to that 40, that 45. And then once you hit 45, you just start applying your back pressure. That way it's a nice smooth motion on there. All right. So you want to go ahead and do some slow flight now?
Sure.
Okay. Let's go directly. Actually, let's go to the east.
All right, rolling to the east.
Yes, sir. We can go down to 2,000 feet. All right. Right here on east is fine, sir. And we'll hold 2,000. All right, so we'll go ahead and set up for slow flight. Just like we're going to beam, we're going to pull the power to 1,500 RPMs.
All right.
All right, hold that altitude to let your nose drop. It'll automatically try to pull you down. All right, we're below 110 knots, so 10 degrees of flaps. And continue holding this east here, looking good. And we're waiting for below 85 now. All right, we're below 85. Now you can put in 20 and 30 degrees. Alright, altitude control still looking pretty good. Try not to climb out. We're going to bring it all the way to the stall warning horn. This one doesn't have it again, but we're going to bring it to that 45. So you're using your pitch for your airspeed, power in for altitude. And just keep holding east.
My altitude's good.
Yes, sir. Altitude's looking pretty good. Looks like it's starting to drop off though, so you want to catch that with a little power before it gets too low. Got a lot of drag. You had 30 degrees of flaps and nose high attitude. It's a lot harder to gain altitude here than it is to lose it.
Okay.
Alright. Give me a right turn to south. You're clear to the right. Use about 10 degrees of bank and keep the rudders coordinated. Little right rudder in there. Alright, that's looking pretty good. So how do we recover from this?
Full power and pitch down.
Alright, not quite yet though. We're just going to go through the full setup procedure, or the full recovery. You're going to go full power. Hey, there you go. This does have stall horn. I guess they got it fixed there. You're going to go full power, pitch down, then once you hit 62, you're going to bring the flaps up 1 notch at a time, all the way to 0.
Alright.
Alright, so whenever you're ready, sir.
So, full power.
Full power.
Pitch
Full power.
down.
All power in there. Bring it all in at once, and then you pitch around right below the horizon like we are.
62.
1 flap all the way up. Alright, you can bring it all the way to 0. There you go, good job. Whenever you go full power pitch down, it's almost like you're recovering from a stall, so you need to bring that power
okay,
in
just
easily.
all the way in.
Yeah, and then bring the nose down right below the horizon. You had a good pitch on the nose recovery, though. It looked nice. Alright, sir. Let's go ahead and head back to the airport. It's pretty easy to see today. Once we get about 4 miles away, then we'll bring it down to traffic pattern altitude. Got some small towers and stuff out here. Don't get down too low. Alright, so make sure our volume where we want it. All good. Weather, let's check that real quick.
Visibility 12 traffic, up 393, turning final, runway 15, full stop, West Houston.
Houston Automated Weather Observation Test at 1941 Zulu. Wind 200 at 9 knots.
Alright, it's 200 at 9 knots. 3022. Alright, those are all set up.
Okay.
Now we're just bringing it in for the left upwind. You can tell we're 4 miles to the northwest for left upwind now.
West Houston traffic, 52 Victor is 4 miles to the northwest, inbound for the upwind 415 West Houston.
Okay, cool. Yeah. We're holding a good distance from the field. Looks like we're tracking into it a little bit. Careful with that. Alright, clear right, clear left. And once we get a beam the numbers over there, then we can go ahead and turn left crosswind.
Okay.
Or descending still. We need 1100 all the way around until we go beam.
There it is.
Alright, clear left.
Alright, clear left.
Clear right. I don't know where left crosswind.
West Houston traffic, 52 Victor is turning left crosswind for 15 West Houston.
Right. And we want to turn it over the numbers. If we get too far out here, any departing traffic is going to meet us
Oh, okay.
at the altitude, so we want to get it over the numbers if we can. Leave that 2300 RPMs in there. And just keep bringing it around till we're square with the runway. Alright, it's a good level up here. Altitude looks good at 1100 now. Yeah, dog park out there?
Yeah.
That's about, on the inside of it, is about a mile away from the field. That's what we're aiming for.
Departing runway 15 to the west, West Houston.
So which one am I looking at?
That dog park, see, they actually have little bones that are ponds.
Oh, okay. Mm-hmm.
Alright, so we're clear right on downwind. We can go ahead and make that left downwind turn.
West Houston traffic, 52 Victor is turning left downwind for 15 West Houston.
Alright. Right there, looks nice. Alright, so we got a nice distance from the field. Pick something off your nose out here. See that blue water tower?
Yeah, yeah.
Go straight towards that, or keep you from drifting into the field or away from it.
Right.
Right, before landing checklist, our flaps are up, mixture's full forward, fuel selectors on both, lights are all set. We can go ahead, go beam whenever you're ready, sir. Don't want to lose much altitude though, you just want to grab your airspeed. 1500, below 110, 10 degrees of flaps. Now we're looking for about a 45-degree angle between us and the field. That's about 15 to 20. Just keep holding your altitude until your airspeed hits about 75.
Okay.
That'll help you get set up for it.
West Houston traffic, Cherokee 610, Whiskey departing traffic pattern to the west, West Houston.
There's about a 45-degree angle. Or clear right, clear left.
West Houston traffic, 52 Victor is turning base for 15 West Houston.
Alright, careful not to pull up too high in the turn. If you get low, it's just like slow flight, we're going to add power.
West Houston traffic, stationary 19er,
We're holding our
73 uniform.
airspeed with our yoke.
Crossing overhead south to north at 3000. He'll be entering left traffic, landing West Houston.
Alright, so now we're set up on base. We're clear right on final. Clear left on final. We can throw in our 20 degrees of flaps. That's 30.
Oh, sorry.
Alright, yeah, you just want to put that 20 in here. Alright, and then just hold a safe 70 knots on your airspeed. Using your power to keep yourself above the ground, using your pitch to keep your airspeed safe. We're clear right on final, clear left on final.
West Houston traffic, 52 Victor turning final for 15 West Houston.
Alright, be very careful pitching up in that turn. That base to final turn is what gets a lot of student pilots in trouble because they just
Stationary 1973
naturally try to pull back
over
on
the
it.
Airport at 2000, returning.
We're a little low out here.
For 15.
Careful not to pitch up. You don't want that airspeed to get too low. Just use your throttle.
I'm a little farther than I would want to be. You know, on the downwind.
Yeah, on the yeah, we flew it a little long there. We're checking clearing both ways and then making the turn. Alright, so we're slowly getting back that altitude or that glide path. Airspeed's looking pretty decent. Throw in your 30 degrees of flaps if you want to use them. You don't have to though. Alright. Go ahead and back up the power.
West Houston traffic, 73 uniform, on left downwind, turning
left to the runway, so a little right aileron, left rudder. So we'll just use a slight crosswind correction. There you go, hold that airspeed safe. Don't want to reach for the runway with the yoke. Want to use your power to bring you to the runway. Your nose down, power in there. Don't reach for the runway. You'll stall the plane.
What's your
now we go throttle idle.
Turn left downwind, runway 15, West Houston.
Don't flare out yet. Alright, hold that center line.